Chapter 6 Architectural Development in the Medieval Period. India achieved tremendous success in the field of architecture during the medieval period. We can group this period of architecture into three distinct phases. The first one comprises the architectural style of the native kings.
The second is related with the architectural development in the Sultanate period. And the third one draws focus on the Mughal architecture.
Early medieval period, North India. In the north, the Nagar style of temple architecture was popular. The Chandelas built many temples at Khajuraho. In all, there are 85 temples in the Khajuraho complex. Most of them, such as the Parsanath temple, the Vishwanath temple, and the Kandariya Mahadev temple, were constructed in the Nagar style. The temples of Odisha, Mukteshwar temple and Lingaraj temple at Bhuvaneshwar, the Sun temple at Konark, and the Jagannath temple at Puri are some of the best specimens of Nagar style of temple architecture.
The Dilwara temple at Mount Abu, Rajasthan,
were built by the Solanki rulers. South India. Temple architecture flourished leaps and bounds in South India. The Pallavas, Pandyas and the Cholas were great temple builders. The Pallava kings built the Rath temple and the Shore temple at Mahabalipuram and the Kailashnath temple at Kanchi. The Pandyas constructed numerous temples in Madurai. The Chola kings also built a large number of temples. The Brihadishvara temple, also called the Rajarajeshwar temple at Tanjore or Tanjavur, is very well known. Rajaraj Chola dedicated it to Lord Shiva. The Sultanate period. The establishment of Delhi Sultanate in the 13th century marked a new phase in architecture of India. The Turks brought Arab and Persian culture with them, which intermingled with the local Indian style of architecture. Many famous monuments were built during the Sultanate period. Qutubuddin Aibak built the Quwwatul Islam Mosque in Delhi and the Adhai Din Ka Jhopda 2.5-day hut, a mosque in Ajmer. The Quwwatul Islam Mosque, built in 1193, was the first mosque to be raised in India by a ruling dynasty. He also started the construction of the Qutub Minar and built the first story. Iltutmish added 3 more stories to it. The monuments of the Tughlaq, Sayyid and Lodi period include the Tughlaqabad Fort, Firoz Shah Kotla, the Bada Gumbad and Sheesh Gumbad, the tombs of Ghiyasuddin Tughlaq, Firoz Shah Tughlaq, Muhammad Shah Sayyid and Sikandar Lodi, the Khidki, Begumpuri, Jamali Kamali and Mot Ka Masjid, numerous Baulis, and many more structures in and around Delhi. The regional kingdoms. The Indo-Islamic style of architecture influenced the regional kingdoms also. Ahmad Shah of Gujarat founded Ahmedabad and decorated it with grand structures. The most famous among them is the Jami Masjid and the Sidi Sayyid Mosque, the latter being famous for its beautifully carved jali screens. The rulers of Malwa built numerous structures at Mandu. Some of these are the Jama Masjid, the Hindola Mahal, swinging palace, the Ashrafi Mahal, the Jahaz Mahal, and the tomb of Hushang Shah. Rajput kingdoms. Many Rajput rulers also contributed to architectural development in Indian region. They built many forts. The Mehrangarh in Jodhpur and the fort at Chittor are imposing structures. Rana Kumbha constructed the Victory Tower at Chittor. Vijayanagar. The Vijayanagar rulers built beautiful structures, especially temples at Hampi. The Vitthal Swami temple, the Virupaksha temple and the Hazara Rama temple are fine specimens of temple architecture. Bahmani. The Bahmani sultans built numerous mosques, madrasas and tombs. Some famous monuments are the Jama Masjid at Gulbarga and the three famous monuments at Bidar, the Jami Masjid, the Madrasa of Mahmud Gawan and his tomb. The Shahis. The Qutub Shahis continued the architectural traditions of the Bahmanis. The fort at Golconda is a massive structure. Other structures constructed by them are the Makkah Masjid and the famous Char Minar at Hyderabad. The Adil Shahis also built many monuments. Among the famous ones are the Ibrahim Roza and the Gol Gumbaz. The latter is the tomb of Muhammad Adil Shah. The Mughal period. The Mughal period is considered as one of the most remarkable periods of Indian architecture. Babur. Babur was the first to introduce garden palaces in India. He built palaces at Agra, Sikri and Dholpur and laid out many gardens around them. Humayun. Humayun did not build many structures. His tomb in Delhi was built by his widow Hamida Banu Begum during the reign of Akbar. The Surs. You know that the Sur dynasty lived for only a short period of time. However, the only important ruler of this dynasty, Sher Shah, built some important monuments. Sher Shah's mausoleum at Sasaram, Bihar, is situated in the middle of a lake. The Purana Killa, old fort at Delhi, was built by Sher Shah and added to by Humayun. The Qila-e-Kona Masjid and the Sher Mandal are two beautiful structures in this fort complex. Akbar. Most of the monuments built during the Akbar reign reflect the fusion of Persian, Central Asian and regional styles. This fusion gave birth to a new style. It can be seen in the structure at Fatehpur Sikri, the new capital that Akbar built near Agra. The buildings here are in red sandstone. The tomb of Sheikh Salim Chishti, however, is in white marble. Akbar built many other monuments. The Agra fort is an impressive structure. Within it is the beautiful Jahangiri Mahal. The tomb of Humayun in Delhi is built on a raised platform and placed in the center of a garden. It is built largely of red sandstone and has a double dome of white marble. Jahangir. Jahangir did not give much importance to architectural development. He built the tomb of Akbar at Sikandra near Agra. Shah Jahan. Shah Jahan is called the prince among builders. He brought glory to the Mughal architecture. Most of the monuments built by Shah Jahan are located in Agra and Delhi. These have the finest features of Indian, Persian and Central Asian architecture. The tomb of Jahangir near Lahore and the tomb of Noor Jahan were built by Shah Jahan. He also constructed many mosques. The Moti Masjid, Pearl Mosque in Agra, is built entirely of white marble. It has 3 domes. The Jama Masjid in Delhi is built with alternate strips of white and black marble. It is the largest mosque in India. The most impressive creation of Shah Jahan is the Taj Mahal at Agra. He built it in memory of his wife Mumtaz Mahal. The monument is as tall as a 20-story skyscraper. Over 20,000 laborers took nearly 22 years to build it. The chief architects were Ustad Isa Khan Effendi of Shiraz and his pupil Ustad Ahmad Lahori. Aurangzeb. Aurangzeb did not give much importance to architectural development. Most of his buildings were mere copies of the earlier ones. The tomb of Rabia Dorani, Aurangzeb's wife, at Aurangabad is a poor imitation of the Taj Mahal. The Badshahi Masjid at Lahore was also built during Aurangzeb's